Oh, thank you so much. Welcome back, dudes. What an awesome set from Vulcan Beats. That was sensational. Go long. Haha. Fun times at the beach. Anyway, welcome back to the Warp stage where we're doing interviews and fun around games all day. Welcome back to this special segment, Hot Beans, with hot questions and even hotter beans. My guest today is Panuganti and Allison Martin. Thank you so much for joining me. They just arrived, and I need to make sure they are comfortable with what we are doing right now.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. So we are going to do some spicy jelly beans. And answer questions in between them, like some sort of popular YouTube show. I'm not exactly sure.
It's called Spicy Gamers.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, Spicy Gamers. So shall we start with a bean and then go from there?
I'd love to.
Okay, so let's try to get a siracha. Like I was telling you just off camera, the srirachas look a lot like the Carolina Reapers, which are the most spiciest. So we want to go for one that is all red. I think we got one here. There we go.
Sure,
there we go. And I'll take one too. Here we go. Tastes like sriracha.
Yeah.
Actually like sriracha.
It really does.
Yeah.
It's also a little sweet.
Right? It's there. It's not that bad. So my first question is, obviously, you are a fan of hot ones. And spicy pepper gamer?
Spicy game. Oh, hot pepper gaming.
Hot pepper gaming.
Yes.
Yeah, hot pepper gaming is your new-ish show on the YouTubes. So what was the inspiration for that? And Allison, you were the first guest on there. Was that an honor or not? Is it a red flag? What's going on here?
I guess chronologically, yeah. So I obviously enjoy hot ones. I like spicy food. I can't say like my heat tolerance is amazing, but I enjoy it. And it honestly, like when you're a college kid, you start like wanting to make your food taste better.
Yeah.
Buying hot sauces. So I was really inspired by hot ones and hot pepper gaming, but I knew we had a lot of people in the game music scene who enjoy spicy food, who enjoy, just chatting and doing the interview. And I already do Game Groove's Uncovered podcast. So I was like, what if we fuse these and do kind of an interview format?
Yeah.
It's a little hard because obviously, remote, you got to make sure everyone has the same spicy stuff. So the first victim, of course, is my wife, Allison, who had an album coming out. And I was like, hey, want to go downstairs and destroy our mouths? And
Saturday night.
Yeah, just honestly destroy my tummy. So,
Yeah, and being the first guest, it was an honor to be first. But honestly, that show was just another night at our house. I live with him. So
That's true.
It was kind of par for the course, but I had a really good time. I'd always enjoyed watching unnamed show on unnamed online video service. So it was really fun to be able to do that myself.
Sensational. Let's move on to the next one, shall we?
Yeah, go roll.
We got... So that was sriracha. Let's go to jalapeno. We can obviously tell this one. Green.
I almost think that it should be a step back, maybe?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Let's give it a shot. This one I've had before. It actually tastes a little fresh.
Thanks.
Okay.
It's the freshest bean you'll ever have. Yeah, get the smell, the vintage year.
These are tasty.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't like some disgusting thing. These are
genuinely really good.
I eat a lot of candy.
I can do this.
Yeah, these ones I feel like it is a little bit of a step back.
It is.
Which is fine. It's also different.
So speaking of spicy foods and cooking, you're a big chef. You love to cook. What have you been cooking lately?
Ooh, I almost need to ask you.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, sometimes I'll just watch YouTube and catch an idea, or I'll hear someone say, oh yeah, I want to make this. And one of my kicks was learning how to make pizza. So I watched like a mix of videos from I can't remember it. It was, small video of New York style pizza to, Joshua Weissman and all these like more popular YouTube chefs. And it's just really fun to work with your hands. And one common thing, honestly, with musicians is we get burned out. We work on this one hobby or job so hard, you really want to release. And when I'm cooking, it's very separated. It's not like a monetized thing. It's not like the same process. So I like working with my hands, mixing dough together and honestly, it's pizza. You get cheaper pizza.
Yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's always pizza, and pizza is always good.
Yeah, I don't know. What else?
Don't put this on me. Poutine with fries.
Welcome to Canada.
Pizza,
well, welcome to Canada. I'm Canadian myself, so
Great.
the poutine is.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Now, do you use cheese curds?
Yes.
Thank you.
You have to grab them at, if you go to Wegmans, they sell cheese curds.
Good.
If you can't, you only have a Food Lion or some of these other southern places that no one's heard of, I guess. Yeah, then you gotta use like cuts of cheese, and it's not the same.
You don't
feeling.
know how happy you're making me right now.
I understand.
There's so many people who are just like, shredded mozzarella is fine.
See,
And
like,
I'm no,
everyone's
no.
gonna be like uptight about their food, and for me, I'm like, look, if you have what you have, rock on. If you want to try something a little bit closer, like again, don't buy curry sauce in a jar. If you want to try something close to an Indian food, just try getting one or two of the real spices and go from there. Or, you know, you can use a jar of sauce. That's cool too.
Or like whatever you're feeling.
Yeah.
If you like the jar of sauce,
If you come to my house, you're getting like raw spices, toasted and grinded, and
I mean, I have my fiance is Indian, so I have a lot of Indian food there. What's your favorite go-to? Like I'm not talking like special Indian, like a go-to like casual Indian food that you make pretty frequently.
Honestly, just like North Indian style, like butter chicken, tikka masala, very like westernized kind of dishes.
Yes.
Palak paneer is great because
I love palak paneer, yeah.
But I've learned how to make dosa, South Indian food.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like the fermented dough?
Yeah.
Hell
everything.
yeah.
That's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
I'm South Indian, so of course when Venba came out, one of the best games ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything in that game is derived from like foods that you don't get at a lot of restaurants, but it was in my household thanks to my mom or family friends.
Yeah.
Learn how to make a dosa. It's gonna be
You heard it, folks. Make a dosa.
crispy, savory pancake, basically.
Shall we move
What are we
on to habanero?
Yeah.
Habanero. There we
What's
go.
That's orange. Great.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Favorite color?
Purple. I'm sad they don't have a Scotch bonnet. That's my go-to pepper.
I actually have not eaten very many Scotch bonnets.
Try making some Jamaican and like.
Yeah, it's in all the recipes.
I don't know how you guys are feeling. This one got a little bit on me, but it still tastes distinctly different from the jalapeno.
Yeah, it tastes like a habanero.
My
which
juice is crying.
It's okay. Neither of us have to play today.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I have to keep doing interviews, so this is more so a torture on me than anyone else.
Aren't we the only ones who signed up for this?
Yes. Yes, you are. Thank
Because
you.
we're smart.
So I'd be remiss not to.
I forgot we have water.
We do have water.
I have my reputation online. I can't take it.
You do you. Listen.
No.
Yeah.
Dishonor
Drink
on
water,
you.
because I'm talking to so many friends this weekend. Like, you should hydrate.
My Canadian is showing, being like, that's a little spicy, huh?
I'm sorry.
I was speaking to my fiance. Shout out to her. When we started dating, she stealthily spiked my food with spice without telling me, just so that my spice. She wanted to get my spice maximum to her spice minimum. So we got there.
This is very relatable, as you can probably tell.
Is it relatable?
Where are you then?
We're good. We're good. I ate dinner at her family's house.
Okay.
So we are good. We're golden.
I cook spicier than my mom. If you're watching this, it's true. And I'm sorry.
So I'm be remiss not to talk about music because we're here at VGM Con. I got one question for each of you about music. So you probably get this a lot, but the fusion between traditional Indian and metal, where did that start for you?
Oh, man. In many ways, it started with, like, being young. I had immigrant parents who heard a lot of, like, British rock, so I was raised on, hearing Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and Beatles and so on. And then also Indian music, hearing, like, my sister doing, like, traditional dance and so on. So it's, like, in my system, and I saw a lot of Bollywood movies in, like, just the 90s, and, yeah, again, like, that's already a fusion. There's strings, there's disco and stuff, but also there's traditional Indian instruments. So in me growing up and being the 30-year-old I am now, I've wanted to find ways to connect to my Indian heritage as a second gen while also just being me, who loves rock and roll and metal and all those other things. So I ended up like looking up sitar players, and I started trying to find things in games. There's not much. There overlaps. And if there's not, maybe I can try to be the first one. So I talked to my friend Rahul Vandamali, also our drummer, about, what is it like to do Indian music formally and how would that maybe work in Zelda? And I tried one video here, and, I'm a second gen, so it's a very unique challenge of not wanting to appropriate even as, an Indian person, but wanting to introduce to all of my friends, like, hey, this stuff is fun, you can dance to it, and it also kind of speaks to me. Eventually got a sitar. I found the band Bloodywood, huge influence, amazing band, and I was like, I want to do that. So I made my first album, Sitarcraft, and we went from there.
And Allison, for you, What do most people get wrong about the trombone?
Oh boy.
Common misconceptions.
I love you for asking me.
Thank you. The common misconception I think with trombone is that it is extremely clumsy. Like clumsy, oh, it can't do that. It's just awkward and lame and bulky. I think we have a lot more finesse than people say we do. Yeah.
It's not just the instrument for Lanky Kong.
I mean, look, Lanky Kong is awesome.
We
I will
stand
always
lanky.
play- yeah,
Yeah.
I always play as Lanky Kong. Hands down, I have to, but it's not the only thing that we can do. We're a lot more versatile than people think. Yeah.
We sadly are already at the end. We're skipping Cayenne, so we're going straight to Carolina Reaper.
Amazing.
So it's going to be great. Quick question: have you seen Monkey Man?
I have not. I want to.
You're going to like it. That's all I got to say. No spoilers.
I'm
Yeah.
very eager to.
So here we go. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Don't try this at home unless you feel like it.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to mention, since we're from North Carolina, this does nothing, right?
Right. It's doing nothing. It's baby stuff.
Okay. It's okay.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, see, the problem is I'm going to go back to rehearsal. Why is our guitarist crying? The parts aren't that hard.
So, final question for you guys. Sorry, we'll go a little bit late here. What you guys have collaborated a lot, and you're also married. What is the secret? I hate to surprise you on this. What is the secret to a great collaboration and, by extension, marriage?
You first.
Buy
That's
the
not
wife
the
everything. Buy me everything, and then after that, I mean, I don't know. I think it's putting a lot of trust in the other person, trusting their own expertise. I think that's the joy of collaboration in general. It's what you each bring to the table that's unique to that person, right? And then trusting that person, knowing, okay, this is your thing. I know you know better. Just leaving and having faith in the other person. That's something I think struggled with a lot at first, right? With mixing and production.
I to complement that perfect answer already is, we both have to, you show respect to your partner, whether it's your buddy, whether it's your bandmate, whether it's your spouse or partner. And like Allison comes from an actual rote classical background, and she's been in experiences I have never gotten to do. And every time you show that person, like you give them the trust to do that part. She arranged all the brass parts for our show at VGM Con and at MagFest. And, she's learned a lot of new skills that, she probably maybe didn't plan on knowing. She knows how to mix her own stuff and track and record with complex instruments and change instruments.
In your Kingdom Hearts album, you played every instrument, pretty much.
But yeah, again, it's really scary to say, like, hey, I trust you with this very personal musical thing. And that's what she did on Heartseeker. I produced the album, I shoot the music videos, and then vice versa. Again, like, I have the ultimate brass person at home, and she's teaching me, of course, like how to play trombone a little bit. I can play like 1 or 2 notes. I guess I can play all the notes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Not in any specific order.
But yeah, if you are working with your partner, just, have that respect and balance and, stay engaged, work with them, support. Don't go from the angle of you're wrong. Go from how can we make this project more fun, better, interesting? Can I put this in Blender? Can I put you into something funny? I think this will be really cool. Like, we have a positivity at the end of the day. I think that's it. Also get a cat.
That's beautiful. The cat especially. I'm going to assume that was a beautiful answer because I'm kind of spacing out right now. I think this is the reverse Hot Ones where the host is feeling it the most.
So this one stung.
It was probably beautiful, whatever you said. I was like, water.
Yeah.
This is great. Anything you want to plug before we go?
Can I plug, please? Heartseeker Kingdom Hearts Collection. It's on CDs. It's here at VGMCon. Buy it. It's on Bandcamp. Go buy it. It's on streaming services. Listen to it or buy it.
We have CDs, of course, Panuganti on YouTube. I have tons of videos, VFX, addled, and crazy stuff. The Dark Hunter Rises, Game Raga's Sitarcraft, debut Indian metal album, Return to the Wild, as well as all of my other stuff. It's all on streaming Spotify or Bandcamp. We also have new t-shirts on Threadless. But yeah, go to my YouTube channel, watch my crazy videos. I've got a brand new one coming out. It's especially going to be previewed at VGM Con because we're going to play it in person. I learned a bunch of Unreal Engine for it, so I hope you like it. And it involves sushi.
Thank you, Ro. Thank you, Allison. Please sign my banana. All right, everybody, let's get to the next act. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'll save Mooman.
Thank
here,
you.
By saying that our next couple of acts We've got Engegner Jazz. They are from Germany. They have submitted an amazing set full of Final Fantasy VII arrangements, and we are going to go back to back straight into Delicious Nick afterwards. So thank you very much for letting us witness your torture, and we will get on with the entertainment, folks. Thank you very much.
Thank you.